going to talk about upgrading your wardrobe, or leveling up, so to speak. The way that you dress affects how you act. David McRaney, author of You Are Now Less Dumb, points to a study that demonstrates how we act differently based on what we wear, or even what we think we're wearing. In this study, the participants dressed in everyday clothing, but half of them wore lab coats. The people in lab coats made far fewer mistakes than those without. In another experiment, both halves were given lab coats, but one half were told they were actually paint smocks. Again, the people with lab coats outperformed those in the paint smocks. That's something we tend to not think about a lot, especially when we're just dressing at home. The way you feel affects your productivity, and the way you're dressed tends to affect how you feel.
Now, do you think that applies for guys or girls?
I think it applies for guys too. When you get all dressed up, do you not feel and act a little bit differently?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Yeah. It's easier to feel more confident if you don't look completely ratty.
You approach situations a little bit differently, yes, more confidently. Is that all good and right? I'm not sure.
You're not going to get the quote-unquote level of respect.
If you
People
look like,
don't think you care,
yeah.
So
why should they?
Why should they? Right.
The very easiest thing to do is to level up your lowest common denominator in your wardrobe. So for example, ratty old shorts that have paint and holes, and honestly even just the material and stuff, it's thick and just, I don't know. That's what he would wear constantly around the house. I was finally like, you know what, I'm gonna find him some shorts. So I started looking and I found these at Goodwill, and they're just simple, inexpensive, but we leveled up that part of his wardrobe. For myself, one of the things that I do is I try not to ever wear sweatpants, and you know what's really easy way to not ever wear sweatpants is if you don't have them. But I would never suggest sacrificing comfort. No. I just wear leggings, and I do not wear them as pants, but this feels so much more put together and like I made an effort than wearing a old baggy, ratty pair of sweatpants. Honestly, a lot of the time I just wear jeans, comfortable jeans, stretchy jeans. It's no more effort than putting on ratty stuff. Now, I'm not saying that we don't look ratty. We look ratty a lot. The difference is we made no additional effort and we look better than we could have. Another thing is that instead of wearing bulky, formless sweatshirts, well, this is formless too, but I don't have sweatshirts anymore. I use this instead. It's still just as comfortable. It's just like a baggy sweater. It looks a little bit more dressed up. Another simple one is just the t-shirts that you have. I had a bunch of t-shirts that I didn't really like.
You tend to think, okay, I'm gonna have this t-shirt to do this, like outside, to work outside, and this one to play or whatever, and you end up keeping a bunch of t-shirts that don't really look.
And he ends up wearing them around the house even when he's not doing that kind of work.
Yes. Yeah.
There are obviously a lot of other low-end wardrobe items that you can upgrade. You just have to kind of look at what you have to work with and use your imagination. Personally, I think if you wouldn't want to go out somewhere in the item, maybe you shouldn't bother having it in your wardrobe at all. Especially if you're trying to create a minimalist wardrobe, it makes a lot more sense to have only items in your wardrobe that are versatile. Let us know in the comments below, guys, if you have any other tips or things that you would change about your wardrobe, lowest common denominator items. And as always, stay clever, folks. Why is there a random sock under your pillow? Because. Now, we still have these. I'm not sure why.
Because
he doesn't wear them.
I mow the lawn in these.
No!
Okay.
That's the opposite of leveling up your lowest common denominator. You have to remove it
Why?
out of your life.